moisturizer and the fit I had on yesterday. Uniform necessities, multiples of everything. Now your neighbor wanna come and speak to me like,
hey, how you doing? I ain't too bad.
ha 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 ha. Hit her with a few fake laughs. She talking my ear off. It's sympathy I lack. I care about one thing. What a at. Anyway, gotta pay a little more. We late to the jack, got a jet, cause the boat leave at 8. And we got some fur on the upper deck in the orchestra. Gon' play it, score to every Ablo project. You ain't scared to change, cause it's ain't coming out your pockets. My fruity and slip. I'm rude a little bit. Don't be acting so appalled. Oh, your girl, let it put so much into tonight. And you just don't care. Now stop playing games, gun. Bring your downstairs. Come on, let's go. Come on, girl, let's go.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Tonight, we've got an AFC matchup on tap between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ready to get us started, it's Cade York, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. A fairly short kick from the 14. Handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
From the 29, Pickett. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
We know the blitz is coming, man. We got to get some time.
Pickett back to throw. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And some space here. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. 42 yards rushing for him on his first 2 carries of the ball game.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key to let pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. After the sack on first down, Pickett, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Appreciate it.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
All right, let's see what we can come out in the Browns.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Amari Cooper, Amari Cooper, Amari Cooper.
Now Watson.
Oh, he almost caught that hole too.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
And that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. To the sideline, and he's got it.
That was a hell of a catch.
See the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down.
Yeah.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
From the 39, Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his 1st catch. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Watson hooking up with Cooper there for the Cleveland 1st. Now Watson. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside 3rd of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they... He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Pickett to throw on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a toss play. It's Harris. And he is going to lose yardage here. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Pickett will look to throw it here. He's going to air one out. He's got him in, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Oh, yeah, it was I should have never forced that play, though. Should be up at least 10 right now, but it is what it is.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's cool.
After the interception, here's Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
Play from yesterday.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Watson now to throw. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had no command that time, but ended up putting too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Slot man moves right. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And ultimately he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Pickett back to the air on 2nd down. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack. They'll set up a throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Are we on the same page here, partner? Because I think they have the right idea. Just take what you can get on 3rd and forever.
Yeah, in real life, I'd say yes. It's just these video games are tempting. You want to go downfield with it.
I like the way you evolved. You know, you learned how to play it the Madden way.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Here's Watson.
To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done.
A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Watson off play action. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. David Njoku, 28 yards.
And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. Kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Sims going to go ahead and hold on to this one, and they'll start at the 25.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Harris on the draw. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
First and 10, here's Pickett. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
On 1st down, it's Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st down, Watson.
Right back to Njoku. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
But give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Damn, that was a big pick. We needed that shit.
So he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch.
NFL young boy.
It's going to be a first down. Well done. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. And it's caught downfield by Pickens. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Pickett sets up play action. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Pickett letting one go.
Oh, man, if he went under pressure, I would have right over his fucking head.
Trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I know that pass was incomplete, but I'm awfully impressed with how he was able to maintain his vision because normally when you break out to the left that way, it narrows everything.
I have no
down,
answer for this blitz, man. I don't know what the fuck.
But he's able to still see the entire playing surface and tried to connect all the way back to the right.
No bullshit.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
See?
Pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Boswell's kick is good. And they cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Glenn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. A fairly short kick from the 14. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a big play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
Oh, my God. Bro, come on, Bush. Pick it off, man. Pick it off.
He might not be the guy you want to challenge. All-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Watch, here comes a 1st down. This is the motherfucker didn't pick it off.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Short route, short route, short route.
On 4th down, Watson.
Let's go!
Brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They hand this off to Harris. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. The slot man in motion right. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Damn sure did.
Zach Gentry from 13 yards out. And the Steelers have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started.
Charles, we'll see how this offense responds. Remember the last time they were out, they went for it on 4th down, did not get it, and that led to a touchdown on the other side. So they need a response here.
They certainly do, and I just have a question for you. You think that was a gut
That boy TJ is screaming off that right side.
Came into play there, deciding to go for it on 4th down.
That felt like gut to me. What about you?
Yeah, absolutely, because the way it backfired, where they are in the game, all of those things, that didn't feel like an analytics call. That certainly felt like, hey, I feel like we can get this right now. And unfortunately, it didn't work out for them.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving them a lot to think about.
Watch the deep end route, deep end route.
A little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And they'll be at the 18-yard line.
Pressure on the end, man. Let's go.
Well, the tide definitely seems to be turning in this 3rd quarter as this defense is able to knock the ball free and recover.
And let's look at it this way. They're often.
Oh my God! Why did I fucking throw that, man?
And the Browns are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot.
God, I shouldn't have thrown that, and I know that, man.
An interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Through 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Chubb on the read option.
Oh no.
And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. 3rd and 2, Watson. That's complete.
Damn, I just knocked the goat shooting, whatever his fucking name is, right off of his route.
They're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Watson on 1st down. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
From the 50, it's Watson. He's got the connection to Cooper. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Watson.
And we knew. Oh, man, I was about to say.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a
I
step
knew
back
what
and
was
check
coming.
myself
I just had to stop the shit.
So used to seeing
Damn.
these big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop,
Come on,
I have to
man.
remind myself, we ask a lot out of these
No
guys.
tutties, man. No tutties.
And catch the football, not easily done in
Oh,
today's NFL.
what the fuck is going on here? All right.
Again, it's Watson. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds. They give him a gain of 38. And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
They'll try to run with Hunt.
It's crazy, man. I knew the run was coming, and I hit run commit and then switched to pass because of all the audibles.
From a yard out, and the Browns have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point by
Damn.
York is up and good, and that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Yeah.
Here's Sims now from his end zone.
Ah,
And
damn,
he's
Steven
stopped right around
Sims.
where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken.
Run play, run play.
Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting them out and trying it again another day.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and it's picked up by the Steelers.
I thought 75 picked it up.
At the 40-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the 2nd half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the 2nd half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Taken down at the 42. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Pickett. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Another throw there off the mark.
I saw Deontay Johnson. I couldn't get it there, though.
Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been
Kenny. Come on, bro.
No matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a
Oh, man. Kenny Pickett, bro. You got to step up and make a throw right there. That is a hell of a play or route. You just got to make the throw.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. To throw is Watson. He's going to look deep down the field. Touchdown, Browns. Jakeem Grant, 42 yards. And the Browns will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by York is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Sims now from his end zone.
Oh, if I could have broke that tackle, I'd have been off to the races to the left.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
So the completion good for just 3. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
Pickett, 4th down, desperation time.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Here's Watson. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku.
Yeah, the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Slot man moves right. Out of the gun, Watson.
Come on, Cam Sutton. Step in front of that, man.
That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now Watson on 3rd and goal. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack.
And the Steelers are right back in this football game.
Damn, I needed that. I needed that.
Remember, a 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
I don't even know how to throw it low, though, boy. It used to be L2.
Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Here's Pickett.
And my goodness, another interception. John Johnson with the INT.
Kenny
and the
Pickett.
Browns are going to take possession of the football. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out.
Oh, boy.
This could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
He's trying to get single coverage with on the outside with Amari Cooper.
Back to the air, Watson on second down. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now it's Watson.
Shit.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Donovan Peoples-Jones. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Browns have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers.
Ain't no blocking him.
You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that.
And now off to the races, down the right side, past the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Steven Sims, 78 yards. And the Steelers have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Pickett will try to throw for this. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up.
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. This is the tight end, Njoku.
Damn.
Touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes.
Oh, he found the play.
And the Browns have made it a 3-score game now here in the fourth. Extra point by York is up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Giants signed Daniel Jones to a 4-year, $160 million extension.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, They've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw complete there to Johnson. And they work this out past the 25.
I definitely got to get my run back after this one. I got my ass tore up this game.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. He's going to let it fly. And boy,
Okay, Najee, okay, I see you.
Throw there as that will wind up incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now Pickett. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And now the Steeler offense staying out there, and they'll go for 2. Here's Pickett.
That fucking blitz, man. Damn.
So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
That would have been crazy.
Even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And Watson's going to throw it here. And that is taken in by Njoku. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses home or out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, here's Watson. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson to the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Watson. This is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Second down and goal. Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Damn, you called that shit.
Nick Chubb from 3 yards out. And the Browns tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Extra point by York is
TJ, this next one to be a little bit closer.
To an even 20. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And that final
Yeah, I turned the ball over too many times.
One side, a really nice.
I can't win a game throwing 5 picks. That shit is over with.
I'm guessing in the other locker room partner, the head coach is just telling this team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate food from all of the base. My ace boom goon, big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crown me, lounge in the back of the spot. Pay homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny styles on elevators could never fade us. I peep data stain anytime they congratulate us. Goggles is worn and bottles is popping. I'm Deion Sanders on haters, this ice bucket dropping over their head with it. They should have cred with it. You either fight or flight, I ain't one for the ledge living. I do it for the one that died or fed millions. With soul food flow that stock my bad kitchen. I'm liberated. I drew a play that they ain't illustrated. I make a move, they gladly imitate it. I ain't flattered, I'm a dragon to your paper castle. The Alpha and Omega, promise it ain't nothing after. A new beginning. My catalog like James Earl Jones, the ever living. Imagine if I did make beats, that's more for killing.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Green Bay Packers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The punter Logan Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been. To a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
I wouldn't be surprised if Lamar came to New York Jets.
First play at second down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The veteran tight end Mercedes Lewis, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
On play action, Rodgers. He's got a man, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. On play action, it's Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one.
Hey, my boy want to play you next.
He'll be back the very next series.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
On 2nd and 9, Lawrence. has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, back up. Yeah.
Now Lawrence to throw. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Rodgers. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Rodgers now to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. It's taken to the 26. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after
If you
tossing an
step up
interception on
or
the previous
put your
one.
foot in the ground and go when the ball is thrown, you pick that. Instead of hesitating.
Because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete, and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. The slot man in motion right. And the slot man goes in motion left. Now Lawrence on 1st down. Being chased out left. And this one too low.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Hey, Echo. Yep.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Flush to his right. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Running out of the gun with ETN. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
I was about to fucking say.
The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation.
Throw it away, Aaron Rodgers.
Here is as he's taken down. Josh Allen. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17.
When you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
Now he's loose. Down
I won't expect that on third and whatever, or second and whatever.
Across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. He has it complete to Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers! Christian Watson, 46 yards. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here?
Oh, my God, Christian Kirk. Wow, that's what I get for running the cover 2.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian Kirk, 76 yards.
And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Riley Patterson now for the extra point.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So we're leaving at 7 now as they kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Jets are supposed to be meeting with Rodgers tonight.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
The throw down the field.
You better not get Hulk. You better not get Hulk.
Goes left side. And it's a Packers touchdown. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers.
And the Packers have moved out in front.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead is knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. To throw again on second down. Lawrence, he'll get that underneath ETN. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Good defensive call right there, because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route, and he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he is going to have the Jaguars first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one goes for 30 yards. ETN up the middle. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On second down, ETN once more. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian Kirk on the receiving end of that touchdown pass from Trevor Lawrence. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Forced out to his left. Man open, here is Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
Tunyon's got it on the out route.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. On first down, Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Touchdown! Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers have moved out in front. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it. And it's intercepted.
Oh, my God, man.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back to 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not
You got to hold his lead, man.
Careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
He's got a man, complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
He's going to try and go deep again. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, 42 yards.
And the Jaguars are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. We'll give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy. because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one
All right,
guy.
come on, man. Let's make a play, Roger.
For making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to air one out. He's got him in, complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he's got his man. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Allen Lazard. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see.
What the fuck?
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
On play action, Lawrence. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now Lawrence. Open man downfield is Ridley. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know they're going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket.
Man, come on. Damn, Calvin really nice, but shit.
For 20 and a first. Whatever the discussions were at halftime, it try to slow down this offense. It has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working.
Let's get a turnover. Let's get a turnover.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Hey, B, cut that shit off, man. Well, tune into the stream because we got a good one cooking.
Lawrence.
Hey! Read that motherfucker like a book.
Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard
Just what I
line.
fucking needed, a fucking turnover. Now we about to go down and score, cook hot fish streets, baby. Let's get this shit.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
Watson.
He's going to launch this.
And
Watson. The guy's man complete. The 20. Touchdown, Packers.
Now that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly Oh, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Extra point try now for Crosby. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville. Here's Lawrence. This one into the hands of Ingram downfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Give him 32 on the play.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Lawrence will throw. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before? This worked well.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Damn. This nigga went from a dive to standing straight up after the dive. How the fuck?
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception.
God!
Rifles one, and that's
God, that was under pressure.
intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jags are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. They find some open field here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Now Lawrence to throw. And now here is another interception.
What? I don't understand that animation, dog. Madden got to fix that. I don't understand that.
I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been in the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Andre Cisco. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
Man, you're getting deep on me here. I like that. Going to the next level and what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far, sometimes when you're doing that, you think you're invincible out there. But he was given a cold dose of reality on that throw.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the 2nd half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And the Jaguars will take over possession here up at the 44. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the fourth. On first down, Lawrence eluding the pressure right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. This is caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And it'll be intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready.
All right, man, I got to tighten the fuck up. All right, damn. Look up, it's a 7-point game.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, it's very close, one-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball. Said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dot. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Jags are right back in this football game. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Now Lawrence on first down. Steps away to his left. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go play action with Lawrence. Steps away. He'll drop this one off with Etienne. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
You have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Escaping the pressure right. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This complete to Jones. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 1 yard to go on third down. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. On third and short to give to the tight end. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Dan Arnold taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we got a tie game here in the fourth. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. Pass midfield. 30.
Jair Alexander, let's go, man.
Score. Touchdown.
Fuck, I needed that.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because
he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 46 yards. Lawrence. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And that's intercepted.
Let's go, man.
Be the backbreaker. Picked off by Darnell
Fuck, we
Savage.
needed that.
Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level.
First down, wrap it up.
it makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him.
Oh my God!
Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And he will take this one home.
You couldn't hold the fucking linebacker for just a few more seconds.
And no sweat.
Damn.
And we are tied here in the fourth. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he
he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially.
About to say, let's see if Jair could run two back. Come on, man. Do not turn the football over right here.
The Packer offense.
You know the blitz is coming.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he doing?
Then I throw up!
This is gonna be
I just said don't throw a fucking interception. And what do I turn around and do? Throw a motherfucking pick, man. I deserve to lose this one. Absolutely deserve to lose it.
Field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42.
PA seams, PA seams, PA seams.
Throwing now, Lawrence. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And the 7-yard
This is
line, the
wild,
catch is
bro.
made. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. It's a big play for the Jaguars.
I don't know.
A game-winning field goal will be a chip
I had no
shot from
answers,
here.
man.
Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Here's Lawrence. Flushed out right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Hey, Alpha!
Back to throw, Lawrence. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big 1st down.
And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
Damn, man.
A fun, close ball game comes
Damn. Yeah, I need to get off this shit for the day. After losing like that, that's wild, man. GG's, bro.